It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm going to start this beer review with saying this is a beer that I might struggle with. It's a beer that I might struggle with because I'm just going to say it. I'm sick of mango. I'm sick of mango in beer. I'm sick of IPAs brewed with hops that taste of mango. I'm sick of beers that have actual mango puree in it. I'll be glad to see the back of mango in beer. With the greatest of respects, I've had some wonderful, wonderful beers from Vibrant Forest Brewing Company. I really have. And I want to start off by saying that I've reviewed some beers in 2024 and previous with lots of flavour and depth and variety. Imperial Stouts, IPAs, Pale Ales, the lot. Saisons, great beers. I just, obviously, for a company like Vibrant Forest Brewing Company, or brewery, they have to indulge, they have to kind of like sell to that market of, pardon me, people who want mango in their drinks. For me, mango, this could be the best mango beer in the world. It might completely shock me, but for me, mango belongs in like Kiora or some of those tropical cartons of drink you find in the supermarket that have lots of fruit in. And you know, for me, this all started in Scotland, in Edinburgh, with a certain brewery beginning with V, and they just kind of like dominated this scene. They created this whole kind of, is it beer? That's the first and foremost. Is it beer? Let's find out. Let's find out. This is called Vibrant Forest. I Appear Missing. Sea Buckthorn and Mango Sour. So I'm hoping this isn't just, oh, I can see the word passion fruit as well. Did I? I'm almost imagining the word passion fruit at this stage. I'm like, no, don't put that there too. So this brewery in Scotland almost created their own style of beer where they called it modern sour beer, where the sourness comes from the fruit. And for me, it's almost a sharpness you get from mango and strong concentrated fruits. It's more sharpness than actual sourness. If you want a real sour beer, buy the Duchess of Bourgogne, wonderful sour beer that you can pick up in many bottle shops around the UK if you want to try a proper sour beer. Or maybe a Goon Gers, a Boon Gers even. But Sea Buckthorn Mango Sour, let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. I'm one of these people, I'd rather be completely honest. Before we even get the can of beer open, would I buy this from a can or bottle shop? Absolutely not. If I see the prominent word of mango on a can of liquid, it stays on the shelf. I am just not interested whatsoever. Look at it. Again, I'm going to state it once more. I've had some wonderful beers from Vibrant Forest. I understand why they're doing this. You have to get on the train, don't you? If you don't get on the train, you're standing still. I understand it, I just don't like it. So, for me, you might as well go down the aisle, the chilled aisle in your supermarket, buy a carton of tropical fruit juice, and then buy a small bottle of vodka. Mix in a small bit of vodka with your mango juice, and then you have exactly the same thing as what I'm about to try. I get that, the first thing I get is that sea buckthorn, actually, that kind of black, that kind of like peppery. Yeah, fair play, then lots of mango. Yeah, that sea buckthorn has made a difference here. It's not just domination of mango. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. I just find it really boring. I don't get it. I'd rather drink a traditional best bitter from someone like Black Sheep. If I think of beer, first of all I think of malt, then I think of hops, and then I think of the balance between the two. When I think of beer, I don't think of concentrated mango liquid in a glass, and it's just as disappointing as it is, because of course you want to like beer from a brewery, don't you? You want to support a brewery, but I can't support this. I just can't support this. It's not sour enough. It's slightly kind of salty from the sea buckthorn, and it's taste of mango. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. You get a little bit of malt, a little bit of wheat, to be fair. I just find it really boring. I almost resent it. Well, no, I do. I do resent that company for inventing this style. That company in Edinburgh. I resent it because it shouldn't be called beer. They're calling it modern sour beer. It shouldn't be called beer. It's making a mockery of beer. It's making a mockery of beer standards. It's blurring the lines between, like, I'd rather buy a Hooper's Hooch. If I was in the market for something silly like this, I'd rather go to B&M or Home Bargains and pick up a can of Hooper's Hooch that'll cost you £1.50. And it'll do a very similar job to this. It'll taste of lemons and limes, and it won't cost you, as the Edinburgh brewery like to sell, like a £5 or £6 can of mango juice with alcohol in it. It's just not for me. It's not for me. So rating 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 for me. Real ale craft beer. I just can't do it. I just can't. I just won't ever be on board with it. If you went to Germany, if you went to Belgium, I think they would just go, what was this? You know, like, can you imagine turning up at a traditional Belgian brewer or a traditional German brewer and then opening a can of mango concentrate? They'd be horrified, absolutely horrified. And, well, that's what I said. You may agree, you may not agree. But thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.